Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be building an animal cell model. So let's first make sure that you've got everything that you need. So you should have these 2 pages that I gave you. And do me a favor real quick and fix something that I forgot to do. So go ahead and take your pencil and put a letter A here. And then turn this F to an E. I made a mistake. I'm a human. I'm sorry. It happens. So after you fix those little mistakes, please make sure you have a pair of scissors. Make sure you have a whole bunch of colored pencils. Borrow mine if you need them. Sorry about that. A bottle of glue and a piece of notebook paper. So if you don't have those things, go get them now. All right, so now that you've got those things, what you're going to do is you are going to color and cut these, the cell organelles. Now, don't have to make them perfect. They don't have to be gorgeous, but do try and make the different organelles different colors. So the Golgi body needs to be a different color from the ribosomes, needs to be a different color from the cell membrane, needs to be a different color from the cytoplasm. So please make sure you're using different colors for different organelles. And when you do your cutting, leave these tabs on that organelle and leave this tab here. Okay, so go get that colored. It may take a minute, but do it neatly, do the best you can, and then I'll see you back here in just a minute. All right, now that you've got that all colored and cut out and you made sure that you left those tabs on, your next step is going to be to add on your organelles in the place that you think that they belong. Okay, so go ahead and do that for me, and then I'll see you back here in just a minute. Awesome. So let's go ahead and start putting on our organelles. If yours are not in the same place mine are, fix it. All right. So remember, just a dot. You don't need a lot. Don't flood this with glue. 1 or 2 dots on each organelle should be plenty. So this organelle is going to go right here. That is the smooth ER. You can tell it's the smooth ER because it is not covered in all of these little ribosome dots. Okay. The next one we're going to put on is the Golgi bodies. So this right here is the Golgi bodies. We're going to put those on. Okay. We're going to put the centrioles. And guys, those are one we haven't really talked about yet. That's going to be more important when we get into cell division. But just trust me for now. They're important, and we'll talk about them later. We're going to put on our mitochondria. And finally, our vacuole. You're going to notice we actually have a couple of these, but this is the only one that's labeled with a letter. All right, so to this point, this is what this should look like. So before we move on, we need to do a little bit of folding. So we're going to go ahead and fold on the dotted lines. So we're going to fold on our tab first. Then we're going to fold this up. And we're going to crease. If you use your thumbnail, it creases better. Going to fold on this dotted line. Again, crease with your thumbnail. It makes it happier. All right. Now, we are going to put a little bit of glue on this tab. Remember, again, just the dot. You don't need a lot. And we're going to put this behind the rest of our model. You want to fold it down sort of like that. It's going to help. Okay. So you should have a model that looks like this. It now pops up. Before we put in that final organelle, you're going to fold this in half like this and just tuck that little round piece up inside. This way we'll be able to glue it onto your notebook, your piece of notebook paper in just a minute. Finally, we are going to add this guy right here. So we're going to put a dot of glue, just a tiny little dot right here. And put that where it says tab 1. Maybe press it down a little bit. And then we're going to put a tiny little dot where it says tab 1 on the other side. And we're going to put that on the other spot where it says tab 1. All right, so now you're going to have a 3D model that can go into your notebook. In order for this to fold down inside your notebook, you're going to have to fold this guy as well. And so we're going to fold this all up together and put just a few dots of glue, one in each corner and one in the middle, will be plenty. And we're going to put that on that piece of notebook paper you got out. Okay. So now you have an animal cell model that you can carry around with you. And let's go ahead and label this animal cell model. Then what we're going to do is we are going to make a key that goes with our model. So you probably noticed the letters on all of the organelles. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F. That's not what an F looks like. F, G, H, I, J. We actually skipped K, and L is our last letter. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back. You're going to look at your cell model here. You are going to write down the names for each of your organelles, and you're going to come back to me. And when we do our teacher check-in, we will make sure that you have all of these correctly labeled. All right? All right. Good stuff, guys. I will talk to you in a little bit. Thanks. Bye.